everybody, welcome back to this operation on RR. It's your boy, County Check, back with another nasty noob gameplay. I'm one of YouTube's best, worst YouTubers. So, strap in and get ready. We're gonna have another low pixel, low skill gameplay here. Whoa, what happened to that guy? It's a Thursday in Ohio, and there's snow on the ground. First snow of the year here. We got a nice light dusting in the grass, and it doesn't look like it's sticking to the roads. Invariably, though, all of the low IQ, why is there a person in front of me not going faster drivers, will probably still find some way to smash each other up over it. It's not like it used to be out on the roads. You're lucky if they're even looking at the road anymore. It's wild. I would like to take a moment to thank any new subscribers I've got and all of my previous subscribers. Each one of you matters to me more than you know. I was at 276 and now I'm at 275, and I felt the loss, bro. Somebody watched one of my videos or listened to one of my commentaries and they decided to bounce. That sucks, man. Hurts my feelings, you know? But what do you do? I'm not here to please everybody. I'm just here to showcase the reality of this situation. And oh my god, I learned to pull out instead of diving until I compress and can't get away from the ground. Look at that progress, lads. But seriously though, I want to thank new and old subscribers, and if it wasn't for you guys, this would be a blank page. There'd be nothing here, and I would just be suffering in this game by myself without realizing I'm not the only one that suffers. I started this channel to get advice and to create a community of people who would get in and play together. And I think I've made a pretty good start of that, and I've probably received every piece of advice that you can get about Warthunder. That doesn't mean I don't want to hear yours. Go ahead and leave it in the comments below. If I read it 400 or 500 times, I may remember it. And as for the community, we've got a little bit of a Discord going that you can find in the link below. If the link doesn't work, drop me a comment and I'll update it. I'm always setting it to never expire, but it always expires. So, gross, you know. I kind of have it saved in a notepad because I'm extremely low, like a poverty pony YouTuber. I'm uploading these videos and editing them with a PlayStation 4, and then I interact with them on YouTube Studio to edit the time and things like that they release, and to do the description. I used to do the description on PlayStation, but as you know, typing on an on-screen keyboard is a one letter at a time thing, and it's like horrendous. That's why my description was always the same. And I sort of have a keep notes, like Google Keep Notes, and that's where I save my description. So I keep copying and pasting it until it runs out. And invariably, when someone decides to actually join, they're like, hey man, can't join. And then I have to go in and find the video, find the Discord, adjust the settings again, which didn't work last time to adjust, and update it. So I appreciate it when you all do that. I really do. Shout out to, like, what, Thomas, who just joined? What's up, bro? Anyway, I think I've got all of that out of the way. I want this to be a place where, you know, chat in the comments, give your opinion, don't be toxic to each other, but be honest, you know. Let us know what you're thinking, and let us know your opinion on things. Okay, so what's happened here is, in the first video, I was playing with Grandma, right? and I had selected the P.U.N.C from a crew that was set on arcade. So I went straight to the next battle, and in between there somewhere, Grandma's internet dropped. And I was like, where did you go? Because we're not on voice chat or anything. And I'm like, where did you go? And what happened was we went from him being the squad leader and set to realistic, and I picked this out of one of my arcade lineups, and it put me in an arcade match basically by surprise against my will. And now I'm like, oh man. Not that I don't like arcade, it's just I play it when I'm in a certain mood or for certain reasons, like grinding the sakin or just to like warm up or something. And so like nothing is worse than when like you're in the mood to actually play realistic and then you get stuck in an arcade lobby and it's not like you can back out or you want to get a crew lock or anything. And on top of that, two of my closest Warthunder friends are literally, I'm in a voice chat with them right now, and they're waiting for me to accept the invitation to join their 2-man squad and make it a 3-man squad. Those will be my next upcoming videos. I do believe that we take it down a notch and are flying the F2A, which surprisingly enough is actually a pretty good stable plane. Like if you wanted to learn how to have success in American planes, go down and fly the F2A3. It's not bad. And using it for learning would, be very useful. I myself forever am taking like breaks from the game, and when I come back, it's like I don't remember how to play at all. I've honestly have to admit it, I've been playing daily the Air Assault arcade, hoping to get better aim, and I just see people plowing into the group of enemy bombers and shooting like 3 or 4 at a time, and I'm like, wow, I can't even hit one. How do you guys do this? I think I'll get there eventually, but man, it's been a haul. If you look back at my videos, you'll be like, hey, keep hearing him say he's getting better, but I don't see where. Oh man. Today would be a good day to remind everybody, you've got to take it as it comes. Sometimes life wants to give you plums, and you just gotta eat them and digest them. And once they pass along through, maybe life will give you lemons, and you eat those and pass those through, and then maybe you get lucky and have a steak day, where life gives you a steak and everything is yummy and good. I like having good days, and in general, I make an attempt every day to make that day a good day. I know some of my recent commentaries were rather grim. Try not to stay in that space, but when you are in that space, you've got to be in that space. Sometimes things are bad, and it's for a reason. You can't have 24/7 good cheer, happiness, and everybody is oakley dokley neighborino. It's not reality. Reality is, like Newton's law, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. And the opposing energies of creation and destruction, yin and yang, sort of work together to create the fabric that is underlying our universe that scientists yet struggle to explain, but pretty much everyone can identify. I'm of course way into esoteric things, and I wouldn't know if I would call it researching, but I've spent my entire life reading. I started with encyclopedias, and we had a World Book and we had a Britannica, and then we had another set of encyclopedias that was like kids Kids Craft or Kids. It's like Scholastic or something like that. I can't think of it, but book number 5 was Make and Do. That was my favorite. It was like Childcraft or something. I can't. It was like an 80s thing, man. And, you know, I went from there to every book that I could get from my library to, hey, everything in print is on the internet. And I've literally read my eyes blind to the point where someone's like, says something about someone, and I'm like, oh, yes. I remember Ayn Rand. I read all of their books when I was like 11, and I did it in like a 2-week span, and then went on to the next author. You see what I'm saying? I'm at a point in my life now where I can't, lucky to remember, did I read this book, let alone what was in it. But if I jog my memory, then it starts to come back. But this is the danger of storing large amounts of information that you don't use. But I've literally been trying to formulate my entire life an understanding of things that are unspoken, an understanding of things that science doesn't study, or an understanding of the truth of reality that people, I guess mainstream people, wouldn't acknowledge because they would think it's too unbelievable or too woo-woo, even though a lot of the recent quantum discoveries are pretty much showing it out that it's probably the way we think it is, or might be. Little bit of a rambling today, everybody. I'm sorry for that. Probably be a longer video for tomorrow. I took a day off yesterday. And, yeah. If you have been here watching, I appreciate you. Consider joining the family, liking, subscribing, sharing, or commenting. Something like 80% of everybody is not subscribed. Come on, man. Get in here. But most importantly, I hope you have a good day. A better day than that pilot there. And that you don't let anything get you down. No, I ain't using a backup on this. The homies are waiting. Let's go. This is County Check, signing off. We'll see you on the next one.